It's 1 p.m. on a Wednesday, and the traffic on the 138 intersection in between Washington and Elm Street appears steady. By first glance, nothing appears out of the ordinary. However, the Easton Lions Club thrift shop, the Grange, see things a lot differently.
From Elm Street going across, it's been a hectic one, many accidents. I witnessed approximately 5 accidents.
Roads don't line up. You're not really sure whether they're turning, they're not turning.
And then the traffic on 138 at different times of the day is extremely heavy. And on the times when it's not extremely heavy, people are driving too fast.
The shop members have been witness to several accidents firsthand, including one hitting their own establishment.
A automobile came across the intersection and hit our stairs, which were cast concrete. It cracked the stair to the point where we had to replace it. It was pretty badly damaged, and a flatbed that we also had on site that belonged to Dave Howe was crushed as well. So it just showed the potential for damage. Luckily, that happened at a time when no one was here.
In 2015, there were a reported 27 accidents on this intersection. According to Easton's Wicked Local, gas station owner Tito Morgan had to pull out a baby out of a damaged vehicle that had been sideswiped on the street. Since this report, several other accidents have occurred and have been witnessed.
But I have witnessed recently 2 more accidents from Washington Street to Elm Street. The person was crossing in Washington Street, went into them. They didn't have enough time to stop.
I was standing out in front a couple weeks ago monitoring traffic. Actually, we were looking at fire, and for about 10-15 minutes I was out there, and just time after time. It was the middle of a Saturday afternoon, and traffic was just, it's not so much the huge volume as much as the speed at which it goes down Washington Street. You need an opening in both ways, and then people trying to cut across. And yeah, I probably witnessed half a dozen almost. We also lost our telephone here a couple months back because somebody ran into a pole.
With accidents happening frequently, local businesses such as the Grange have suffered the consequence.
And we're only open 2 days a week, so it's hurting the Lions Club very, very bad.
Here is a report written by Easton's Wicked Local detailing the incident. The residents want to see change, but it's now been 3 years since that last report, and even more accidents have occurred. And the residents want to know, what is it going to take?
Maybe somebody to die, which is awful for even thinking about it, but they should take care of it in soon, because more accidents have been happening lately.
The intersection is so terrible that people do know about it. I try to avoid it and go down to the lights down the street and come back up this way, even though it's more inconvenient. That probably has cut down. I don't think we've had a fatality here in the last couple of years. So the accidents tend to be fender benders where people get mixed signals about whether they can pull out in time or not.
I hope they get it fixed quickly before something more serious happens.
And what about a possible solution to this problem?
Actually, they should have a light that when you enter the before the street, that it would turn green for the customer that's going to be crossing. A blinking light wouldn't, I don't believe, would do.
And then to put in a light. I think that's really what has to happen, because the misalignment of the 2 streets is really a major part of the problem.
I really believe that the two things that could make the traffic situation better would be a light at Union Street and a light out here. And the state has that on their schedule, but we see nothing but delays and delays and delays.
The Massachusetts Department of Transportation declined to make a formal interview. This has been Renee Taylor reporting for Easton Community Access Television.